Well, it seems like a happy ending to the story of a deer wounded by an arrow. We've been telling you about this story. News 12 New Jersey first told you about this young buck last week, and today our Marcy Rubin tells you how the animal is doing now that it's arrow-free.
New pictures show what is likely to be a much more comfortable Rockaway deer. Quite a difference from these pics we showed you last week of the young buck walking around with an arrow stuck through his snout.
I looked out and I did the old double take. My eyes deceiving me? No.
As we first reported for you, Susan Dara saw the deer on her property and called State Fish and Wildlife for help. After waiting for another sighting, they finally caught up with the animal and tranquilized him Saturday night.
They carefully unscrewed the point of the arrow, pulled the other side out, looked at the wound, cleaned it, put medication on it, gave him a shot of antibiotics, and then we patted the deer and waited for him to come back around.
She says when he did, the deer walked off on his own, a little groggy from the medication, but on all fours and arrow-free.
I think any human being with any kind of a heart would have done the same thing that I did.
This is the actual arrow that was pulled out of the deer. Susan says she plans to hold on to it as a souvenir.
He became such a big part of my life for a week and a day. And just, not that I'll ever forget him, but then I can tell my grandkid. I feel after I sat with him and patted him and held him last night, absolutely even more of a bond than I did before.
An outdoor pet of sorts that she says she will continue to keep an eye on when she can. In Rockaway Township, Marcy Rubin, News 12, New Jersey.
Really lucky to be alive there. And Susan named the deer Steve Martin, referencing the comedian's character who wore that fake arrow on his head. The deer showed no signs of infection and is expected to fully recover.